Hey, hello. My name is Seven. I'm a mobile app designer. Today I'm going to walk you through the onboarding system I designed for Lyft between 2017 and 2020, uh, and kind of go through some of the work that I did that allowed the company to triple its revenue, beat Uber to IPO. And this is a system that I designed, I assume is largely unchanged, that's making $6 billion a year now, and it's effectively competing against Uber. So before this, Lyft was at 22% North American market share. After this, it hit 36% market share, which was its all-time high record, and it proceeded with that record quarter over quarter, showing activation and customer acquisition above Wall Street expectations leading into the pandemic. The pandemic, black swan event, screwed everything up, but this is it. So this is really the last version of it that I worked on. This here is the iOS system. Over here, I will also show you the Android system. So literally, this is hundreds of screens. This is not even the whole file. So there's other auxiliary files and stuff like that that show, uh, let's see, for example, for Android, everything from how the Play Store page here looks like going into it, all the different states you can end up in, all the different states of every screen, all the logic for all the screens, some of the learnings from some of the experimentation that's been going on, um, interactions with different other types of teams like the fraud and identity team, the pay team, the Lyft business team, the Lyft growth team, which I was on, but also, at this time, we were integrating bicycles into Lyft, so there's also a lot of documentation about how the whole bicycle authentication system integrates with this, because you could sign up for a bicycle network and then use the Lyft app, or you could use the Lyft app and then use that to sign up for the bicycle network. This is also cross-integrated with drivers, because you can have a rider profile and a driver profile, and you can also connect them together into what's called a rider-driver profile. Or you could sign up for one platform or install one app and realize you got the wrong app, and you can actually navigate from the a rider acquisition funnel into the driver acquisition funnel, or vice versa. So let's talk a little bit about iOS over here. So we have this whole sign up flow, and it's messed up. So I'm going to go back to Android then. But basically, I did a lot of optimization on this in order to decrease the amount of time that it took to acquire a customer from over 3 minutes to under 20 seconds, which still left a 20-second time window for 10-second time window for the customer to make a first purchase choice. Within that 30-second time window, that person usually tests an app on the App Store or the Play Store. And some of the things that I did in order to catch new rideshare customers or steal customers away from Uber was simple things like this, where just explaining why they're being asked for the information. What is your number? We'll text a code to verify your phone. Aha, I understand that. I will now give you my number, right? Over here later on, what is your name? We need the name so that drivers will confirm it's you upon arrival. All of these things are super handy. Another thing that I did here was add an in-app system for verifying information that's already on device. So for how many actions and how many times it takes you to enter your phone number, make a mistake, delete it, do it again, give up, just surfacing the information already with a ready-made standardized UI UX system that customers have become familiar with from other apps, and using that to kind of apply for each step allowed them to complete the system much faster. At the end of the day, nobody cares about the design of these systems. People just want whatever it is that they came here to do. In most cases, people come into Lyft to go take a ride somewhere. So being able to get through this flow as fast as possible is actually what they care about, not how it's laid out or designed or whatever. Probably for an elevator pitch, this is the system for entering credit card information. This is the most complicated screen on the Lyft acquisition funnel. And that's for many innumerable reasons. One of them is specifically that you might be pulling your card out while you're drunk. You might be doing it at night when you can't see it. And you might be doing it in a public place where you don't want to be pulling it out. Not to say that you might not know where your card is for some reason, right? So again, here using a standardized system to surface to Android users credit cards on their Android device already ready to enter with a single tap, resolved this and made this most complicated screen actually relatively easy to get through. On top of that, if I can find it, if I can find it, maybe I can't find it. Yeah. So on top of that, we added partners like PayPal. So if you didn't have a credit card, you can find your credit card, didn't want to use your credit card for some reason, you can actually use an alternate system like PayPal. And then hopefully you can auto sign into PayPal and just have your PayPal ready. And then you can skip through this entire step as well. So these kind of optimizations really helped the company consolidate its position, IPO before Uber, capture a large amount of market share, make a continuously large amount of money. For the rest of the app, this is kind of an isolated system. There's a lot that can be done, but just getting 20 times more customers proved to be the successful recipe for Lyft. Thank you.